ないでよ。わかった。Right.
All right, we are at Gold's Gym Venice. I am the biggest man that you will ever see walk through these doors. It's just the way it is. Okay, well, maybe, holy shit. There you go, guys. Woo, all right, we're done with triceps. Give you an idea. We took our time, we had fun. Also, I'm just we're just working off each other and kind of just getting to know each other too, which is cool. And one of the greatest things about social media and traveling the world now is you get to hang out with incredible people. And like I always say, try to be around the most elite of the world. And this man is the elite. So I'm trying to suck up as much knowledge as I can and take that energy too, man. It's been fun today.
Yeah, definitely. It's been great. Great to come here, train with you and learn a lot of new things. I've done at least 2 exercises a day that I haven't tried, so it's good.
It's good. You guys know that you film, you do strongman, you travel the world, you don't miss the workouts.
Yeah, 100%. That's my that's my work. This is my job as well, to stay in shape. To be a monster. I'm selling myself because I'm big and huge and strong. That's why I'm able to get all this work, and that's why I'm able to do all the things I'm doing. Filming, commercials, stuff like that. So I have to train, have to eat six times a day. Have to go to bed early. Make sure you get at least 8 hours of sleep every night. You have to be consistent every single day. Never miss a meal, never miss a sleep. Do everything 100%.
And he said something there, if you don't pick up on it, that's his work. So the mindset is that's the foundation. He doesn't miss that, and he can't miss that, or he doesn't get the opportunities. And he's always training, he's always in it. And what I love is that he's young. You're late 20s, you're not waiting. I hear so many people go, hey, I got time. I don't even understand that concept.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why I've done the things I've done already. It's because I got this mindset at a young age. I learned quite fast. Obviously, with the great people around me as well, that I learned a lot through, Stan Everything, Sebastian Orup, and meeting guys like you. I'm still learning, even though a lot of people probably think, Thor knows a lot of things. He probably doesn't need, any secrets, or he doesn't need information from a guy like mine. But that's bullshit. I'm always learning. I'm learning a ton of things from you today. You have to have your mind open to become better each and every day.
I hope you guys, technically, if you only take what he just said away from this video, you just grew, because of the fact that he basically said, and again, this is coming from the guy that's #1 in the world that says he can still learn. Man, that's a mindset that I hope you kids grab onto and understand, that you don't know everything. You name somebody that I freaking love, Stan Effernan, and Stan and me every year go battle each other. Not because we hate each other, it's because we freaking love that. We wake up every day just having that rivalry. It's an incredible thing to have. And we learn from each other. We learn from, everybody
Yeah.
we travel and meet. So
100% agree.
take what he's doing, go follow, and do it, man. Stop waiting. Did straight bar curls, dumbbell incline. We killed it on tricep, but we still want to give something to the bicep. Next week, start with bicep, finish with tricep, back and forth. So right here, watch his shoulder. I know you guys have seen him do curls, but look at the rotation in the shoulder. Contracting the bicep, a small moment at the bottom where he's relaxing. Nice. Get this, get this. When you guys see exercises, there's little details that you might not pick up on that are gonna help you in the long run. You know how bodybuilders wanna kind of shorten the movement and keep the tension on there, which is great, and it's a great pump, and it's something to do. But I always go back to the foundation of the full range, being able to keep the arms straight, also relaxing for a moment and then flexing again.
Mike, so do you make this in 4XL, 4XL,
Yeah,
5?
I mean, I think this is a 4XL, I think.
The truth is, you'll only need a 4XL because there's thing about exposing my boy Mike. You know, they call us BFFs for a reason, but bring this camera back around here real quick. Do you see that?
Large?
Do you see a large? Do you see a large? Like, people's like, oh, that's a double XL. No. Optical illusions. It's not even Photoshop. It's optical illusions.
I mean, he's quite stressed though. It's quite tight to his body, so could probably wear XL.
They called me out, man. I'm busted. That's my tricks. Wear your girlfriend's shirts. Heath never trained arms in football because you can't carry the ball with big arms. So he's one of the things he's never done. Now, secondary to that is that he's a little off on left arm to right arm. So he's strengthening the weak arm instead of overdeveloping the right arm. So that's when you guys ask me if you got one side's off, don't strengthen up the strong side. Bring your weak side to the strong side. Or you're just gonna keep being out of balance. And look at his form. Look how perfect that is. He's slightly out. You'll see me, I'll pull it in a little bit more because I'm trying to go heavier. He's going technique. You guys try this technique at home.
I think training, all body parts is very useful as an athlete, It's good to come here today, train with Mike, learn something new, I don't usually train arms that often, but I like to mix it up, But it doesn't mean that I skip my program, skip my session. I still train tonight, was on my program. This is just something extra, which is what I like to do. I like to come in with great athletes like them, and challenge myself, try something new, When I started training, I trained like a bodybuilder, and I always loved to train heavy and hard, I like to push myself, so this is fantastic to come here and be pushed, forward, by these guys.
All right, let me just say congratulations. Before teaming up with you, already a fan. Just from watching you from the outside, what I love is that when I first started the career in bodybuilding and powerlifting and everything, I got a TV show called American Gladiators, and that kind of helped push me along. And what I love is that you have like one of my favorite shows in the world, Game of Thrones. How did that come about?
Back in 2013, I was just competing in strongman, doing my stuff. They were actually filming in Iceland, where I live, and I got an email asking if I was interested in being a part of the show. So that was actually huge for me because I didn't have any acting experience at the time. I was just competing as someone traveling the world doing my thing. So it was actually, pretty awesome opportunity, cool, and kind of when I got the email, I didn't believe it. It was just too
beyond.
Yeah, it was just too much, for me at the moment,
23, 24 at the time.
Yeah, and being a fan of the show, getting an email like that was just too much, So I didn't really respond, the same day. I like, this gotta be some, this is a scam, this is some bullshit, some people are fucking around, because I was a huge fan of the show. I was watching the show, at the time. But then I got a phone call like 2 days later asking, hey, we'd like to meet you. Can you come and do a audition? So I met of them, did audition. They asked me, Thor, can you pick this guy up? They want to see if I was strong enough, for some of the scenes. I said, yeah, sure. I took this average guy, weighing 200 pounds maybe. I took him overhead and lifted him. They were super impressed, They didn't really actually ask me to
That's
lift
an
him.
audition.
Yeah, didn't even ask me to lift him overhead. So just took him, pressed him overhead. They were like, whoa, this is awesome. And they like, can you come tomorrow and meet our sword teacher? They want to see if I
swing a sword?
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
you know, athletic as well. Because obviously I had to do some fight scenes. So day after I met with him, did some you know, stunts, did some stuff, and he was super impressed. He was like, just asking me this question: how heavy are you? Are you feeling any pain? And I was like, no, I feel great. I feel great. You know, I was younger at the time, 24. So I got the part. They were super impressed. It was awesome.
I love that. And you got that at 24, which I love because of the fact that right place, right time.
Yeah.
And that happens. But you were already doing your training. You already had a passion for lifting and being athletic.
Yeah.
And it's taken you to a new height, which I love. I won't say anything else about the show, but I'm a fan. Love having you on there. But I love training with you today because you showed. The more and more I do this industry, and I was doing this industry before you were born, is that I get to be around the most elite people. And there's a common thing that everybody has when they're at that level, is the willing to learn, the willing to suck up knowledge from everybody, take what works. If something doesn't work, they get rid of it, and then they add in their own. And you do that, and you suck that up today. I was explaining things, but you understood why I do what I do. You add those in, some other things you maybe didn't like, and move those on. But it was cool to see that you had that same similarity of the greats, and you are the greats. So it's cool to see that that's a common thing that I hope you guys take. That regardless of your success, which is global, humble, willing to learn, willing to put in the work, and willing to go to battle.
Appreciate that, Mike. I mean, I believe, you know, if you want to be successful, if you want to be a champion, you have to be willing to learn, you know, through other people, you know, have open mind and be willing to try something new, you know, willing to go out of your comfort zone, you know. Coming here to train with you, I mean, I trained with a lot of people, you know, because I was expecting something new, and that was exciting for me. It was exciting. I was expecting you to challenge me and something new, so it was great day for me. Good. Thank you so much for having me. It's awesome.
Loved it. Go follow. Go give support. Again, congratulations on everything here.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for hanging out with me, my girl Mona, my puppy Striker. He's a dog guy. Just so for you all you dog people, you gotta love dog people. So, and then everything else. What's next?
Next for me, I'm actually here in LA shooting a commercial, and then I'm preparing myself for a competition in Dubai in October. So I'm
I will be there.
You'll be there?
October in Dubai.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
26th, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, awesome. That's great.
So we'll
awesome.
be hanging out again. I'll support. I'll come down and shout it out.
That's great.
When I said Game of Thrones too, that's just one project. This guy's filming a lot of stuff now. It's not just the one trigger leads to so much more. So I don't want to leave that out, that it was just the one show. It's the one opportunity that he took. I'm sorry, I'm going off on something else, but it's the one opportunity that he took that he now just keeps going, and that gives more passion.
Definitely, I think that, you know, people like you and myself that are willing to, you know, that's willing to try something new out, they're able to look at this guy. I got starstruck. I forgot.
I don't know who that is.
I forgot what I was talking about. Just look at this fucking beast right there. You guys, you guys know this. You know, just have to put in the work, be consistent. You know, that's it.
He said it. The trick, the magic pill, all that is consistent.